Welcome. Happy Monday. Whew, what a Monday it's been too. Welcome to Chocolate One. My name's Beth. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. A large project for us tonight. So if you're watching, please first drop me a comment. Let me know you're here. Smash those heart buttons. Let me know you're here. Like and follow my Facebook page and sprinkle this to your other crafty DIY friends. And we'll get started. This was a Christmas design that I had on my wall that I'm going to redo. This is our 18 by 18 Sylvie board, and I have it sprayed down, so we're gonna scrape the paste off of it. And today we're going to put a background on it, and then we're going to do Perhaps You've Been Created for Such a Time as This. I thought this is a perfect sentiment. It's Esther 4:14 for this the times that we're living in now. So I'm just taking my paste scraper, running it over here, scraping up that old paste. If you're new here, Chalk Couture uses Chalkology paste and Chalkology ink, depending on what your surface is. And our paste is a paste form of chalk paste. It goes on wet and it dries till you can see a hard matte finish where you have to scrape it to get it up. Then we'll use a board eraser to clean up the extra, and we'll have a brand new surface or surfaces. This is a boutique, it's what we call a boutique board, and they're reusable. So I like to reuse them. How's everybody's Monday going? I got up and decided I was going to make Salisbury steak for dinner, so did that earlier and have it all done. I have it over brown rice tonight. That is the gunk that's left. It's the old paste. Just going to wipe this up a little bit here, and then we're going to a little bit more over here. I really like doing on some of these big projects. This, you can see the transfer that I held up. It has some negative space, so it's really pretty to do the tone on tone. It's very subtle. When the light hits it, you can see it looks kind of embossed that way. Let's see who I've got to share this too. Let's see here. Hi Jane, how are you? I'm going to send this over to the VIP group in case I have some people that want to hop on. There we go. What was I saying? I forgot. I don't know, I woke up with a headache and it's been kind of just hanging with me all day. Izzy and I laid down for a little bit and it didn't really help too much. But I thought, oh, you know what? Come in here. Hey Barb, thanks for watching tonight. Come in here and craft a little bit and maybe I'll feel all better. All right, that's pretty dirty still. Where's my board eraser? Here it is. Spray it down a little bit more. Get my board eraser wet too. Now let's really just clean this. I bought several of these 18 by 18 boards. I really like them, but they're perfect for the D-size transfers. I'm playing with the idea of maybe painting boy, is that dirty. I didn't bring my tub of water because I have such big transfers. I knew I wasn't going to be able to wash it in there. they clean up pretty easy. You can paint the frame. That's what I was going to say. I was thinking about, because I have several of these, about maybe painting the frame. Probably not today though. Okay, I think let's spray it one more time and wipe it off. I still see black chalk coming up, just so we have a really great clean surface to start with. That's much better. These boards are fun. I'm going to grab ice hole wipe over here and see if I can wipe up the frame a little bit where I got some paste on it. You can distress these too. That would be fun to do, to distress it a little bit. You know, sand it down just a little bit on the edges. That would be really nice. All right, I think our board is clean. So let me dry it really good. That's gonna work for me. Let me see. Hi Irene, hi Jackie, how are you? Happy Monday, Barbara. Yeah, it's Monday, that's for sure. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to lay a pattern down, and I love this Farm Charm pattern. I love it, I love it, I love it. It looks so pretty behind, and you can see we have, like I said, we have a lot of, oops, over here. We have a lot of negative space here, so it's going to look really pretty. And we're going to do this in black velvet, so it's just matte on the board. And I've used this so many times, I don't even know if I'm going to have to fuzz it or not. Both of these, I checked beforehand, both of these transfers are still available if you're interested in them. If you're not a designer, you can contact me, leave me a message, and I'll help you get that information. We are going to have to fuzz this. It's still pretty sticky, my goodness. That's a little surprising to me. So what I do is I pull back half of these big transfers. Don't be afraid of them. They can be a little intimidating, but they're pretty, once you have them controlled, half of it controlled, they're pretty easy to work with. I'm using my fuzzing cloth, the terry cloth side, and I'm fuzzing. And what that means is I'm putting some fibers, some of those terry cloth fibers down on that sticky transfer. That's much better. Just so it doesn't stick so hard when we lay it down. Turn this over. It doesn't have a right way or a wrong way. We're just going to push this down on here. Smooth it out so I get all the air and wrinkles out. Not too many wrinkles, but I want to get the air out of there. Really push it down good. Okay, so there's this surface. The trick to doing when you're going to paste on top of chalk paste that you've laid down is to make sure that it's really dry. If I have time, what I would do, and I've done on some of my favorite projects that I'll probably never take off, is I let them cure for 24 hours. But we don't have 24. You don't want to hang out with me for 24 hours. I don't want to hang out with me for 24 hours. All right, I feel like it's pushed down really good. Going to see where let me grab my 4-inch squeegee. I think it's in here. Here it is, it's the big one. So we have, let me show you the different size squeegees we have. This is the 4-inch and it comes with this handle. So it fits in here, and so I don't usually use it in the handle though. Fits in the handle, and you get the idea. You can pull it with the handle. So we have this one. This is the small squeegee. This is the mini squeegee. And then we have one more that I don't use very often, but it's the angled squeegee, and it has, every angle has a different size squeegee on it. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, this would be a good one to use too, really, on this project. It's about half the size of the 4-inch. So I've got my black chalk paint paste here. I'll grab a stir stick. When I'm using the large squeegees, I just take the stir stick and put my paste down. It's going to take quite a bit. Whatever I don't use, I'll just put right back in my jar. We'll start with that and see how we do. I'm just going to pull it across my surface. Up here at the top. Has anyone tried this? Have you tried the tone on tone? It gives that nice kind of embossed look. The Christmas tree one that we just took off, the Country Christmas, that had a tone on tone under it also. It was the cute little pine cone and pines that we had this year at Christmas time. A little bit more over here. Just getting that off. This is right by my table where I sit a lot. I thought, oh, I gotta change that. I thought, well, today's a good day to do that. We need more. I am so bummed. I had, a couple of weeks ago, I had ordered my Valentine stuff, so I could show you guys that. And it shipped, it says it shipped last Monday, and now they can't find it. Nobody seems to know where it is. It started with USPS, and then it changed to UPS, and now nobody knows where it's at. I hate that. That's the first time that's happened to me. So I guess I'm kind of lucky in that way. I'm going to take a small squeegee now and just finish up this area over here. Alright, I think I've got it covered. Let me just go through and skim everything back down, make sure we got everything covered, get my squeegee lines out. All right, I feel like we got it. got a little extra, put it back in there. That can go there. That, I don't know if that'll fit. Yeah, it fits, sort of. Wipe my fingers off, and let's pull this up. When you're pulling up, pull straight up, side to side. Wiggle when you get down to the bottom. We got it stuck down really nicely. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna set this over here. Boy, I wish I do have a towel. It's nice to spray it. Let me get my beach towel over here, and I'm just gonna set this on the floor and spray it on the towel really quickly, just to help that paste not stick to everything. It makes cleanup a little bit easier. Sorry you can't see me. We'll just wash this towel. Okay. I'll just help clean up when I take it to the sink. Now, we're going to dry this. Then I'll hold it up for you to see. Doesn't show me back in the picture screen yet. Dry this really good. There I am. It's quite a delay today on the video. I had trouble with my last order like that. Finally got it. Oh, good. I'm glad to know that, Jane. Hi, Madeline. Thanks for watching tonight. So the trick is when you're layering on top is to get it really dry. So we're going to take a little extra time drying tonight. Making sure that way we won't pull up. We might pull up a little bit of it, but hopefully it won't really show. You can see it drying when you, so you can kind of see. That's another good reason for really skimming it down when you're finished, is that you have less paste left on top to dry. A big area to dry though. We'll make sure that we fuzz the next transfer really good. This is called a quick dry tool. It's a lower temperature. You could use a blow dryer to dry this. And I might see if I can hit it with that a little bit, just for a little bit higher heat, just to make sure we have it dry. See one area here where I missed the paste a little bit, but that's okay because we're putting another one over it. That's kind of the beauty of this technique. It doesn't have to be perfect. But it does have to be dry. Okay, I'm going to grab my blow dryer down here. I think I still have it. Yeah, I do. I don't use it very often because it's so noisy, but I do want to make sure that we get this really dry. Plug your ears. Hi, Tammy. Have the heat turned up a little bit, so you want to make sure you keep it away from the transfer. Pretty good. So now let me show you. This is what we have so far. You see it? Isn't that pretty how it looks embossed like that? Now we're going to put the words over it. The light really reflects off of it. It's really a pretty technique. I really like doing that. Okay. So now we're going to use, perhaps you've been created for such a time as this. I think this fits perfectly in the world we're living in right now. Imagine people all through history have thought that they had it really hard at different times of their lives. And I know so many people still sick with the virus now. It just doesn't seem to be letting go. So I think we have to embrace our lives and how we deal with it. So we're going to fuzz this really good. So what I was saying, when you pull your transfer up either off of the board or off of your backer sheet, pull it side to side. Don't pull it at a diagonal. You don't want a chance stretching it. Do the same thing. Half of our transfer. Pull it out. And we'll fuzz the other half of it. This side over here. Looks pretty wrinkled up, I think. I don't know, I must have, when I was washing it, maybe I washed it in a small sink or something. It won't hurt the vinyl looks that way, but it won't hurt it once we get it laid down. I have to remember to keep screwed back here. Feels pretty sticky to me. I'm going to keep working with it for a minute here. You kind of get a sense for the sound also when the towel pulls up. When it starts sounding a little bit softer, to me that's an indication that you have enough fuzz on it. But it's still kind of yowling at me when I pull up. That's better. Let's see if that's going to work it for us. Pretty sticky still. We shall see. Okay. this up. I'm not going to worry too much. I just really want my words to make sure I don't have air bubbles in my words. I'm not going to push down really hard over here on this side. Get our ester in there. Okay, now, what colors are we going to use? Just going to go in my dining room, right by my dining room table. So I already have a nail there, so that's where it's going. We have so many colors. Let's see here. I was originally thinking dune, and that might be nice, just very simple. Maybe storm. I think I'll go with dune. I was thinking dune or a light green. I think I'll do dune. Maybe we'll try this squeegee. I don't get to use it very often. Do I want to do dune? Let me think for just 1 second, you guys. Eucalyptus would be really pretty on there. Dune or eucalyptus? What do you guys think? Hi Rhonda, thanks for watching. Missed it. What color did you use for the backdrop? It was black velvet, Barb. What do you guys think? Dune or eucalyptus? I've got green in the kitchen area. Maybe I'll do eucalyptus. Oh boy, this is an old one. Okay. Well, I got to use our old paste up too. It'll be fine. Yep, this will be good. All right, I'm going to plop it on. Going with eucalyptus. Big plops. Okay. I'm going to use our angled squeegee and just pull that over. Our surface, over our transfer, I mean. We'll go through and clean that up because we've got a lot of paste left on there. So let's put this back in here. You guys, this your paste lasts a long time. I've had this paste over a year. It's the probably close to 2 years now. It's the old formula, but you can see it still spreads really nice. Take good care of the paste. Get my squeegee lines up. You want to make sure you don't have any harsh lines on there because it will transfer through your silk screen and leave a line on it. That looks pretty good. Okay. Let's peel and reveal this one. I think it's going to be pretty. It looks really, really pretty. So I think, no, we did good. None of the black paste came up. It looks really pretty. So when you look straight on without too much light on it, I have the overhead light on, you don't really see the backdrop, but when you look at it from an angle, you have the different. Isn't it beautiful? I so love that tone on tone. And yeah, I just really like it. I've used it several times now. That is so pretty. Thanks, Jane. You love this look, Barb? Thank you. Yeah, especially when you have a transfer that has all this negative space over here. I mean, you could fill in with some flowers or something, but I'm not, thanks, Jane, for the hearts. That's so nice of you. I'm just not really bows and, you know, stuff. I'm more simple. Thanks, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys. Well, this transfer is still available, so grab it if you want to get it. It's in the designer office, so if you need help finding it. Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate that. So, what do you think about this? What do you think about this verse, though? Is it not perfect for us right now? Perhaps you've been created for such a time as this. We never know. We don't know why we're here, but I think there's a reason we're here. And there's a reason we're here at the time that we're here. So, if that makes sense. All right. I think the focus should be on the verse. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Jane. I agree. All right. Well, I have a patient visit tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow evening to do another chalk and talk with you. So until we chalk and talk again, take good care. Way back here. I gotta go wash those. I'm going to take these big transfers to my sink and wash them because they're too big. Or you could take them to your. Some people take them to the bathtub if you have like a shower nozzle, a spray nozzle. That works pretty good too. But I have a nice big country sink, so that's what I'm gonna do. Put these pastes away before I forget. And the puppy accidentally comes in here and knocks everything all over the place. Okay, now I'm done.